Hello, friends and fellow music producers. Welcome to In the Studio with Donny Carr. This is episode number 30. I have a short video today, and it's catered towards the beginners again. I want to show you how to tighten up your bass to add more clarity and punch down low. So let's get right to it. I'm going to be using all FL Studio stock plugins. I have zZounds 7 Imager pulled up here just for the visual aspect so I could show you what's going on a little bit better. So, basses. I have this bass pulled up. It has lots of stereo information, as you can see here. And it sounds cool, you know? Stereo bass sounds great, but it doesn't really work in tracks very well. It takes up so much space and so much energy that it's just going to muddy things up, and you're going to lose clarity, you're going to lose punch, you're going to lose definition, and those are all good things, and we don't want that. So now we want to collapse this down to mono to make it usable. Most clubs play on mono systems anyway, and so if you're making club music, this is important, and you really need to take this into account. So within the FL Studio mixer, there is a stereo function here where you can merge the sounds. It's going to show as a stereo information here because this is taking effect after the inserts, right before it goes to the master. So keep that in mind. But you can make things mono here, and you can also spread them out if there is some stereo information already. I'm not going to be using that today because sometimes you don't want to merge or collapse the whole thing to mono. Maybe you want to just take some of the lower frequencies and make those mono and keep the other frequencies stereo. That's a great way to have that punch and that definition down low, but also have a little bit of a stereo, information there, so you get that wide bass sound. And I'm going to be showing you that with the Maximus and FL Studio. So, got Maximus pulled up. It's kind of a daunting plugin for beginners because it looks kind of crazy, but it's really fairly simple and straightforward. So first thing we need to do here is we need to set our bands. So what I'm thinking is I want to keep everything below 300 hertz and below, I want to keep those frequencies mono. So let's just push the low frequency band up to 300 hertz, and you can see the hertz display in the top left corner. So we got it at 300 there, and because there's not much information above 300, I'm just going to push this all the way up, and I'll show you why in a second. So let's head over to the low frequency tab. So this is going to be affecting everything below 300 hertz, and I'm going to solo everything below 300 hertz so you can see what's going on. So lots of stereo information there. So now that we have our band set up correctly, let's just merge with this stereo separation or mono tool here. Let's merge this to mono. There we go. Now everything below 300 hertz is pretty much mono. There's a little bit of stereo information there, but it's pretty much mono and definitely usable. So, and what we could also do, let's unsolo that, and let's solo the mids. Nice. You can see that there's a little bit of information there. And what you could even do, if it worked well with your track, you could even try hopping over to the mid frequencies and maybe spreading those out a little bit if you wanted to. And sometimes that works really well. And that way you can have that clarity and the punch down low, and also have a little bit of a width to your bass, which sounds great. So that's the video today, short and sweet. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you soon. Take care.